Olivia. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So last time we talked, we were talking about issue with your roommate and her being messy. Can you tell me more about the situation? Has anything changed?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I did kind of talk to her a little bit about it, just saying like little things like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
like if you're done, like can you put that away, or
Mm-hmm.
can you clean some of the stuff you have in the sink,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But nothing's changed.
Okay. How long have you guys been living together?
Probably about 3 months now, since August,
Since August. Okay.
or 2 months.
2 months. Okay. 2 months. What would you say, like, how would you say, like, your relationship with her now is, or like before this started happening?
Um, we became like pretty close, fast, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Just like exploring college together and being in such like tight quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Relationship was good. We never really fought or anything like that, so yeah.
Like, can you explain to me how messy she's being? Like, what's the issue?
So there's her dishes are always in the sink, and they're not even like cleaned off. They're just like gross. It's just sitting in there,
Wow.
and it'll sit in there for like days if I don't either clean it or like, yeah, just like kind of tell her like, can you please?
Mm-hmm.
And she has like clothes all over the floor.
Wow.
We share a closet. It's like kind of a walk-in.
Okay.
And like her side is always overflowing into mine, and just like her side of the room in general, because it's like one room,
Okay.
two beds and like two desks.
Gotcha.
So her side is just a mess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It must be. Is it difficult living in that type of situation?
Yeah, definitely, because it just stresses me out. And like I like my environment to be clean and stuff. I feel like the dirtier it is, like the more like in my head I'm like all over the place kind of. And yeah, I just hate like cause I started working. I just really don't like when I come home from class or from work and the whole room is just gross.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how bad do you, like, how stressed out are you about the situation?
Probably like a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, it's definitely been affecting me more recently.
Yeah.
So.
Wow,
yeah.
that's pretty high. I mean, sounds very stressful. Have you guys tried like talking to an RA, or have you not gone that far yet?
Not yet, just because I'm kind of afraid of like how she would react. So I think that would probably be my last resort, because I really don't want things to be awkward between us or her to get like really mad at me and stuff, because I really do value like our friendship and the fact that we are roommates. Like that's like I would like to get along with her. And yeah, so bringing in the RA kind of makes me a little nervous right now. So
Is she? I know you guys have only known each other for about like 2 months. Is she a confrontational person?
Yeah, she definitely is. Like compared to me, like she's very confrontational. Like probably a few weeks ago, another girl on her floor, like said something, and she like completely like went off on her. And like now, like they don't talk, and now it's just very awkward on the floor, and like you can't even really hang out with her.
Wow.
And yeah, so it kind of turned into like this huge thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, a little nervous.
A little nervous about the situation, speaking to her, and how she might react to the situation.
Definitely.
Would you say, like, how's your relationship now? Do you guys still hang out, or no?
I don't necessarily hang out with her as much, just because of class and then work. But I've definitely been a little avoiding her
Gotcha.
a little bit just because like I am really frustrated with the situation, and I'm frustrated with like how she may react to it. And I don't know, I've just been like really anxious about it, and so I've kind of just been like avoiding it altogether.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's her schedule like?
She has like all online classes, and she doesn't work.
Okay.
So she's there all day.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that gives me a lot of information. So what I'm hearing is that she's really messy, and she's not also doing anything either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
She just has like no responsibilities other than just like, cause even like when she has like the lectures on like her computer, she just lets it sit there and she just goes off and does whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, so she doesn't even like really take class seriously either.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Do you know anything about like her home life? How she is with her parents?
She lives like half an hour away from the dorms.
Okay.
She has, I think she's the youngest sibling. Yeah, she's the youngest sibling out of 3.
Okay.
So yeah, she's pretty close. She's over at their house pretty often.
Pretty often, okay.
She doesn't really like, they make like her meal. Like she goes home for dinner and stuff. And they do her laundry for her.
Wow.
And yeah, all this stuff. So.
Have you ever thought of the fact that she may not know how to clean? Is that ever?
Yeah, that's a good point. Honestly, I really don't know, because when she does clean even a little bit, it's still like
messy.
Not great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe she might not know really how to.
And you said that she goes home a lot too. Do you think that she's homesick, or that she's going home because she doesn't know how to like cook and clean? Do you think she goes home because of that, or she's just homesick?
I think it might be a combination of both, but I think she's just likes having people that do things for her. So I think it's just the easiest for her, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Have you noticed like any like, since you guys started living together, have you noticed any like mood changes between like then and now?
I guess a little bit. I think recently she's been a little down.
Gotcha.
I think also just because I'm not really there anymore, and also the whole, blow up thing with the other girl on the floor.
Yeah.
I think she might be a little just like bored or sad. But
yeah. Okay. So nothing like, you don't think she's depressed or anything? She's just.
I wouldn't say to that point yet.
Okay.
But I could see if it would make me depressed
if
like I was in her situation.
Right.
So maybe later on.
Yeah. Would you like to role play the situation, like having that conversation with her?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. What would you like to call her?
Her name's Mary.
Mary. Okay, so I'll be Mary.
Okay.
You can start.
Hey Mary. I have noticed recently that your clothes are kind of everywhere, and it takes you a while to clean the dishes and stuff. So I was just wondering if like you need like any help, or I would just, or I don't know. I'd say, if you need any help.
You think that my cleaning is terrible? I feel like I'm doing pretty well.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of infiltrating my stuff, and it's kind of stressing me out. Just coming home to like a messy dorm room after I just had a long day of class and work.
Mhm.
And so I would just really appreciate it if maybe you can be a little bit more vigilant on picking things up after yourself. And like when you're done with a plate or something, like if you could just take a few extra minutes to clean it off, like right then and there. If that's possible.
I can try to do that.
Okay, great.
So, how was that for you?
I definitely don't feel as scared,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that was a little bit easier for me to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if she's gonna react, like how she did with the girl on the floor
Yeah.
to me. And so I don't know.
Do you have any siblings?
No, I'm an only child.
Oh, okay. So you never lived with somebody before, so this is
No.
that could be stressful. I could definitely see how that would bother you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that have you tried maybe making like a schedule of cleaning? Has that tried? Have you tried that?
No, I haven't. That's a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do that. Do that in like a subtle way,
Yeah.
to where it's not like. Because I feel like she's just gonna take it as me being like, oh, like you're messy,
Mm-hmm.
you're gross, you're slob or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Maybe trying to do it in like the gentlest way.
Yeah.
Not being timid, but like, allowing her like, hey, like I really like living with you, but right now I just don't kind of like to stay in the room.
Yeah.
Basically what you told me, and just go off of that. Use the sandwich method.
Yeah.
If you'd like to.
That's a good way to put that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that for sure.
Okay. Okay, so how about next time we can try and you can do that as your homework and set up a schedule with her, and like we can talk about how the conversation went after that.
Okay.
Sounds
That
good.
sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.